asking. I'll just tell you guys a bit about myself, because many of you don't know me. Okay, none of you know me. My name is Lindy. I actually turned 25 this month. Thank you, thank you. It is actually in February, but I wrote the joke in March. But I found that turning 25 comes with a lot of advice from old people, and none of it makes sense. Because they say things like, Lindy, you're 25, grab life by the balls. I'm like, Uncle, I don't even grab balls by the balls. Can I tickle life gently from below? Try that, ma'am. It works. I'm from like a really small town in South Africa, a very small Afrikaans town. Not many people know about it. It's called Paul. Yes, sir. That is a town where our former Miss South Africa is from. The most beautiful woman in South Africa is from my hometown. And that means legally, by association, I am a South Africa too. Oh, guys. Thank you. But I've read everything she said, everything she's done. Like in one of the interviews, they asked her, what has been your biggest challenge in life? And our Miss South Africa said, my biggest challenge in life was having to come to terms with how beautiful I am. And I said, your girl, we have so much in common. I recently moved to Johannesburg, which is a massive city. It's very scary for me, but I decided because it's my first time living by myself, I'm going to get to know my country like a tourist. So I got robbed. This man tried to take all my valued possessions from me, which is messed up because I don't have any. So just turn into 30 minutes of him telling me how disappointed he is in my life as an adult. It felt like talking to my father while he's holding a gun. I'm just joking, guys. I don't know my father. That's why I do stand-up comedy. It was either this or stripping, but I don't have the core strength to be a stripper. You're welcome, sir. But I do love Johannesburg, I love it a lot. I actually live in a really great building. I love my building a lot. The only problem is there's a lot of children who live in my building. And I don't hate children, oh my word. I would never say I hate children. I would never say it. It's just the children in my building get me at the wrong times of the day. Like in the morning, and in the afternoon, and in the evening, and they ask me the wrong questions. They always run up to you and ask me, Lindy, can you please play with us? And I don't blame them because I do dress like a teacher. I just don't know how to explain to them, I can't play with you. I have bills to pay. I have one enemy in my building. Her name is Amy. She's 3 years old and she's a bitch. Don't take her side. You don't know the full story. I know what she's like because I can hear the way her mom speaks to her through the thin walls. You and children are very naughty. Parents keep saying crazier and crazier things to keep up. Other day I heard Amy's mom say to her, if you saw a baby dying on the floor, would you stop and help or would you walk past? So why would you walk past the freezer door and not close it? Guys, Amy's mother is white. Do you know how naughty you have to be to make a white woman shout at her own child? White women don't shout at their own children. They take that anger and they store it here to justify drinking white wine at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm also an intern for a company I love, which means I work for free. But that's what all the older people tell you to do, you know? Start at the bottom, work your way up. Make photocopies, make people coffee, staple shit. Doesn't matter what, just staple any shit. And I did that. And then I got a promotion. And then I learned being an intern teaches you fuck all. Because my boss came to me and asked me, Lindy, can you get all the qualitative and quantitative data, put it in a spreadsheet so we can show our partners what we've been doing for the past 10 years? I said, sure. Do you want 2 sugars with that or? So I'm unemployed now. Michael is going to pass my CV around. Just take a look if you know anyone. I'm willing to relocate. Because I learned things in the office, I did. I learned like everybody has a place in the office besides their actual job. And I found out at my place in the office is. You know, at the party, at the nightclub, you always need one person to open up the dance floor and then everybody joins in. Now I'm like that with eating lunch first. And everybody joins. My service is important. But you'll see on my CV, it says there, leadership skills. Yes, sir, I am single. Please, I'm busy working. I'll see you after the show. But I decided a long time ago that I'll only have sex with men who are as funny or funnier than me. So as a virgin, my number is 07636665. I don't know what the code is, we can work it out later. We can do long distance, guys, I believe in us. But I try a lot of different kind of things. I'm at the age now where people keep asking me when I'm going to make a plan, am I going to get married? And they get really offended when I say I never want to get married. They even say hurtful things like, you must have seen a bad example of marriage. That's not true. My parents have a very beautiful marriage. It's kind of disgusting, but I'm happy for them. But their marriage taught me that they have 3 things that I will never have. They wanted to get married, they really loved each other, and my brother was already on the way. I won't ever have children, guys, because it's scary. Raising children is really scary. Like, I'm scared, what if I have an ugly child? I'll still love my child. It's just when you see your auntie in the streets, Lindy, did you have a, sweet, can I see? Wow. Looks just like you. I also know parenting is very difficult because I had to tell my parents that I want to be a stand-up comedian. And it didn't go so well, guys. It didn't. My mother did the most African mother thing she could ever do. She made it about herself. She said, now what are the people going to think of me? They're going to think this is a clown college. I was like, Mommy, a college needs courses. The only course you have is curry. Get it, course food, because I'm smart, guys. But being single is fun for me. I spend a lot of time at home browsing the internet. That's one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things to do on the internet is an online questionnaire. And the one I did today was titled, Is your boyfriend cheating on you? And I did it because I want to know. First question, do you often find yourself lonely? Like, yeah, I do. Second question, do you hardly ever see him? I never seen this guy. Third question, and that's when I knew. Third question, during lovemaking, do you often find yourself doing all the work? Do you get it? Do you get it? Men are going to take a bit longer, it's fine. It's about time you guys came second. That's a sex joke. But I try a lot of different kind of things. I put myself out there as much as possible. I date skinny guys, I date fat guys. The only kind of guys I don't date is white guys. Just because I'm scared, because my ass is so fat, they might think it's land. I can't let you colonize this again. But I date skinny guys, I date fat guys, but I like dating fat guys. Because when two fat people have sex, it sounds like lots of people are clapping for us. Thank you so much. My name is Lindy Johnson.